I'm going to tell you one more time. Get out of the car. Do you understand me? Do you understand me? Get out of the car now. I don't need probable cause.
December 24th, 2024, Christmas Eve. While families are gathering and gifts are being wrapped, a collision of two realities is taking place on the cold asphalt of Salisbury, Maryland. On one side, we have the tangible world of statutes, public safety, and consequences. On the other, a fantasy world constructed from internet conspiracies, where laws are merely suggestions and police officers are viewed as corporate contractors. But before we dissect this interaction, I have a personal favor to ask. When I started this channel, my mother gave me a harsh reality check. She said, "Son, don't waste your time. You'll never get 50,000 people to care about legal breakdowns." I want to prove her wrong. I believe there is a massive community here that values truth, justice, and understanding how our system actually works. So, help me win this argument. If you want to support truth over delusion, hit that like button and subscribe. Let's show her that 50,000 is just the beginning.
Hello. I'm Deputy Stuka from the Sheriff's Office. Everything's auto-visual recorded. You know why I stopped you today? Alright, so the speed limit's 40. I'm off the switch. I got you going 60. And also looks like your plates are expired. 11 of 24. 11 of 24. Alright, you got your license on you, sir? Huh? You need a license to drive. You don't? Why don't you? Okay. Huh?
UCC.
Okay.
Driving is not required. A license is not required. Commission.
State of Maryland, you need a license to drive. Okay. Do you have any ID on you?
No.
Do you have the registration on you?
Sir?
Yeah.
UCC code requires that you not have a driver's license. License is not
62. Okay. So you don't want to give me anything?
I'm giving you the law.
Okay. 260 to 62. Alright. So let me start my way, please. Alright, so you don't want to give me anything?
I mean, listen.
Alright. You need
as not to be combative. Not being combative.
I'm not being competitive with you either.
I know. But
I'm just telling you, but in the state of Maryland, you need a license to drive.
I understand that. And I understand what you're saying.
Okay.
However, what I'm informing you, sir,
Okay.
is that UCC code requires that we do not have license. We do not have to have license in the Commission of Commerce. License is only required in the Commission of Commerce. This is personal vehicle. I'm traveling. I had the right to travel from point A to point B uninterrupted.
Okay.
Right. That's you know. Yeah.
Right.
So.
All right, but I'm just saying how it is in Maryland. And
Maryland is under the federal government, correct?
you need. In Maryland, it's a privilege to drive. All right. So,
No, it's not a privilege.
Okay.
In Maryland or any other federal district under federal UCC, this is law.
all right.
UCC is
Okay.
law.
So I'm asking you. You don't want to give me any information?
Law does not require me to give you.
Okay, but it does. It does. Yeah, it does. All right. So you don't want to give me anything at all?
Law does not require me to do that.
All right, I am asking you to give me your license and registration.
And I'm telling you that the law does not require me to do that.
Okay. All right. Just give me a few minutes, okay?
The core conflict here isn't about speeding, it's about a fundamental misunderstanding of the social contract. The driver's refusal to hand over a license is textbook sovereign citizen ideology. These individuals latch onto a misinterpreted definition of driving versus traveling. They believe that unless they are engaged in commerce, like a truck driver carrying cargo, state laws don't apply to them. Legally, this argument has been debunked in every single court in America. While the U.S. Constitution protects your right to travel freely between states, it does not grant you the right to operate a 2-ton metal projectile on public infrastructure without regulation. The Supreme Court has repeatedly ruled that states have the police power to mandate licenses and registration for the safety of all citizens. When the driver claims he is traveling, he is trying to use a cheat code that doesn't exist. He isn't fighting tyranny. He is fundamentally rejecting the shared responsibility we all accept when we get behind the wheel. Notice the psychological shift. By refusing to identify himself, he believes he is stripping the officer of power. In reality, he is doing the exact opposite. Under the legal principle established in cases like Hebel versus 6th Judicial District, failing to identify yourself during a lawful investigative stop removes all discretion from the officer. A cooperative driver might get a warning for speeding. An anonymous driver forces the officer to escalate the situation to an arrest just to establish who they are dealing with. He is talking himself into handcuffs.
I can't find nothing of who he is. He won't give me anything. Says he's a traveler. Says naming off the federal code.
That guy?
It don't look like him though. I looked him up and he takes.
Okay. Did you explain the law to him?
I said it's a privilege in Maryland to have a license, and you need to have a license to drive.
What's up with the tags?
Expired, and pulled him for 60 and 40.
Hey, sir. Can you open your door for me?
No.
All right. Well, you got to get out of the car for me
Why?
because you're not acting right. Come on. Hop out of the car and we'll talk about it here. I understand you're a sovereign citizen and all that. Okay. My name's Corporal Reagan. I'm the supervisor. You've been all of yours recorded. All right.
Okay.
Go ahead and hop out for me. Listen.
There's no reason for me to hop out this car.
Yes, there is, because I'm telling you to. In the state of Maryland, I can tell you to get out of the car. So you're going to get out of the car, you're going to go to jail. I'm going to tell you one more time, get out of the car. Do you understand me? Do you understand me? Get out of the car now.
What's your probable cause?
I don't need probable cause. Come on, out. Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Oh, shit. Yeah, this is crazy. Are you serious?
16 pound off.
You're under arrest for obstructing. Call and identify. The car's being towed.
Sure. Wow. Okay.
Roll over. Hello. Who do you want to tow your car?
Watch the arrival of the supervisor. The dynamic shifts from investigation to enforcement. This is where many viewers misunderstand the law. When the corporal orders the driver out of the car, the driver asks for probable cause. This is a classic legal error. Under the Supreme Court ruling Pennsylvania versus Mims, police officers have an absolute authority to order a driver out of a lawfully stopped vehicle for officer safety. They do not need separate probable cause for this order. The moment the driver refuses this lawful command, the encounter transitions from a traffic stop to an active obstruction of justice. The shattering of the window is the symbolic breaking point of the driver's delusion. Until that glass breaks, the driver truly believes his magic words form a force field around him. He thinks if he stays in the car and recites his script, the police will simply give up. The window smash is the harsh reintroduction of physics and reality. It demonstrates that the state's monopoly on force is not theoretical, it is physical. All the internet theories in the world cannot stop a window punch when you are violating a lawful order.
How do we scan it?
Yep. That is.
Yeah, just pat him down, make sure he's got nothing illegal on him. I think it is Troy Smiley.
Huh?
I think it is Troy Smiley.
I didn't look like him based on that picture.
I know, he's bad off.
Any Band-Aid?
On this way.
Once the cuffs are on, we see the most fascinating psychological pivot. The man who moments ago claimed to be a powerful sovereign entity, immune to U.S. laws, suddenly becomes obsessed with his creature comforts, his hat, his cigarettes, his glasses. This is typical of the narcissistic traits often found in this movement. They want the protection of the system, don't break my glasses, give me my property, without the obligations of the system, following the speed limit. The booking room scene where he identifies himself as God is the peak of this narcissism. It's not just a refusal to answer, it's a declaration of superiority. In his mind, he is above the officer, above the judge, and above the state. He views himself as a supreme deity. However, the officer's deadpan response, "Is that all caps?" is a masterclass in de-escalation. By refusing to be provoked or impressed by the God claim, the officer reduces the driver's grand statement to mere bureaucratic paperwork. It strips the sovereign of the attention he craves. The final struggle over the boots reveals the childish core of the sovereign citizen mindset. Despite claiming to be a traveler, independent of society, he is now arguing like a toddler about cold feet. He refuses to comply with safety protocols, removing the boots, forcing the officers to do it for him, just so he can maintain a semblance of control. It's a power struggle over the trivial, because he has lost the battle over the consequential. His closing statement, "You caused this," is the final nail in the coffin of accountability. This is the danger of the ideology. It erases personal responsibility. In his narrative, he didn't break the speed limit, he didn't drive with expired tags, and he didn't refuse a lawful order. In his mind, the police kidnapped him for no reason. Troy Smiley's journey from traveler to inmate serves as a cautionary tale. The roadside is not a law library, and a police officer is not a judge. Attempting to litigate constitutional theory on the side of the road will always end the same way, with a broken window and a criminal record. If this analysis helped you understand the legal mechanics behind the chaos, don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's keep proving that facts matter more than feelings. Stay safe, follow the law, and I'll see you in the next one.